Good morning. Um, Recently, you have been going over perimeters and prisms using multiplication. And I recognize that many of you are not lining up your numbers when you're doing the regular algorithms, standard algorithm with adding up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you two different strategies that may be easier for you. There's always different strategies of getting the answer, but as long as you get the answer, one student may do it one way and another student may do it another way, but as long as we get the correct answer. So the first thing I'm going to do after this, we're going to go after I teach the lesson, you're going to actually go on and work on some problems and get practice. But the first one I'm going to show you is we're going to do multiplication by the place value. We're going to solve a multiplication equation with regrouping using partial products with and without a disk model. And this is a disk model. And I know y'all know what the block 10, y'all know that is. Well, all this is the you know, the ones, you know what the ones place is, you know what the tens, and you know what the hundreds are. And if it is a larger problem, then you'll add the thousands. But you're just putting it in and on each column when you're multiplying. So the first one we're going to do is, it's showing you what the threes is in the what place? And be louder, Swati.
In the one.
In the ones, correct. So what is 4 times 3? 12. Okay, so we're going to put 12 on here. But who can tell me what we said 2 is in the ones place, but what the ones is in what place? The what? What is it? It's correct. It's in the tens place, correct. So what we're going to do next is we're going to the what's place. What place is number is 2? It's in the 10. So if we do 4 times what? Instead of two, it's going to be what? If it's in the tens place. 4 times 20, correct, right there. So 4 times 20 is what? So all you're doing, you see the 0, all you're doing is adding 4 times 2. So the next place, the ones is in the what place? In the hundreds. So we're going to do 4 times 100. And what is that? I need to hear you. 400. 400, thank you. So did you see what we did here? We did the ones first. Then the 20 is in the tens place. So that's, in other words, 10 times 20. And then the 1 is in the hundreds place. So that's 4 times 100. And you end up getting what? What is the answer? After you add them up. 492. Okay. So next, you're going to check your answer by regrouping. And you know what it's in the tens. Once you make a 10, then what do? You carry it to the next column, correct? Okay, so what they're doing is that there's 10. 10, there's 1 10, and we're going to move that 10 over to the tens place. We're moving 10 of the 1 from the ones place to the tens. So now we have what? Can y'all tell me what all of this adds up to? This is 100, this is 10, and that's 1. We have 1, 2, 3, 400. Okay. How many tens do we have in the tens place? Okay, 9. And then how many ones? And so it's 492, it checked out. So that is one way, and write it up there. So next, we're going to actually go through and we're gonna actually do the area model. It's called box method or the area model. So let's go to math.texas.org. Type in math4texas.org. And if it won't let you, some of you, it did allow me to go. It wouldn't. I know it allowed us on the tablets. Just type in math. Okay, type in math. Type www. How many are on it? By raise of hands. Let's see, you're on it. Okay. Were you able to get to it? You were, I believe the desktop is not gonna work, but oh, it is okay. Thank you, Miss Rose. Helped you get on it. So next we're going to go to, on the right side, let's go to 4 parents. Click on 4 parents. And you can look up here if you need a modeling where we're going. Go down to 4th grade. Click on 4th grade, and when you click on 4th grade, and then you're gonna click on multiplying by 2 digits. Multiplying by 2 digits. It should be on the left. Let me help you. No, numbers of operation. And then you're gonna go down to right here, multiply. Numbers of operation, and then it's going to be multiplied 2 by 2. Everybody got it? Number operations. You got it, Brianna? You got it? No, we go to numbers of operation, and go down 2, multiply 2 digits by 2 digits. Everybody's on it? Okay. So now we're going down. Go down to the bottom where you see, that's the video, you're gonna see multiply two 2-digit numbers. You see it? Multiply 2 and click on that. Click on the link. And it should take you to IXL. See, if you're on it, just right. The IXL, down at the bottom, it says multiply 2 by 2. Got it? Okay. Brianna? Okay. So now I'm gonna show you the box, the area model / box method. Watch me, I'm gonna model it. But in the next problem, you're gonna do it on your own. You can, however you get your answer, just as long as you get your answer. If you do the regular way, you know how to do it, or if you do the box method or this method, what I just showed you using place value, however way you get it, I'm gonna see if you understand, okay? So I'm gonna make a box. There's a pencil right on the right, this blue pencil, and I'm gonna click black. The orange is the eraser if you make a mistake, because it's gonna be just like you're writing on a pencil. And it's not gonna be perfect, but if you make a mistake, you can use the eraser. So I'm going to make a box. See. I'm gonna make a square, I said. And I'm gonna make one just like a tic-tac-toe. It's gonna be in 4. But okay, but I'm just leave it there. But what we're going to do in the force is in the what place? And then this 4 is in the what? 1, okay? So we're gonna actually write that out at the top. So at the top, instead of 44, we're going to write 40. 40 right here. And then we have 4 left over. So what that is saying is 40 plus 4 equals 44. The ones, 4 is in the ones place, and then 10 times 4 is 40. So now we're going to do the 21 the same way. Who can tell me what I need to write next for the 21? Yeah. Very good. Amazing. Correct. So now we're going to now multiply. What is 20 times 40? And remember, there's 2 zeros. So we already know it's going to be 2 zeros. And then you're just going to multiply 4 times 8. What is that? 800. Very good. So we're going to put the 800 in the box. Who can tell me what I need to do next? We're going to multiply 20 times 4. And what is 20 times 4? 20 times 4. What's 4 times 2? Oh, 800. No. We're doing 20 times 4. It's only 1 0. So 80, correct. So 80 is going to go there. And I can't do it on this, but it's not. Next is 1 times the number is the number. So automatically we're going to put 1 times 40 is what? 40. 40. And 1 times 4? 40 doesn't look that good. So we're now going to add. So we're going to add here 800 plus 80 equals what? Who can tell me what 800 plus 80? 880. Very good. 880. And like I said, I can't do it on this thing, but it's better on the board. On the board. Okay. And then we're going to do 40 times 4. I mean, 40 plus 4 is what? I'm going to do it on the board because I can't use the mouse. So I'm going to erase it, and I'm just going to use, I'm going to use that instead because I cannot do that well. Okay. I'm going to use the whiteboard to demonstrate. Can I have one? Yeah, you got it. Oh. We're going to use the whiteboard. You'll get your you have one? And use your whiteboards. And you can use that one to answer your problem. Because instead of using the mouse, because it's not working. So let's do it again. I'm going to demonstrate it again for you. Make your square. And we said, what was it? 40. The problem is 44 times 21. So it's 40 plus 4, and then 20 and 1. And we said earlier, 40 times 20 is what? 800. Now, it's 800 because why? We have 2 zeros, right? So that's what we do. When you have the 2 zeros, you're going to, it's going to be 2 zeros and then 4 times 2. And then, how many zeros do we have here? Okay, so if we do 20 times 4, how many? 80. Very good, 80. Okay, so what about 40 times 1? Okay, what about 4 times 1? 4. So now we're going to add this up. 800 plus 80 equals, what did you say earlier it was? Very good. 40 plus 4 equals what? 40 plus 4. Make sure you line it up, okay? We're putting the 4 in the tens place and the 4 in the ones place. the 0 is in the ones, the 8 is in the tens, and the 8 is in the hundreds. That's what we mean about place value, using this to the place value to get your answer. So now what's 0 plus 4? What's 8 plus 4? What's 8 plus 4? 12, and we're gonna take, we just talked about the group in the 10, so we're gonna carry the 1, and it's what? 8 plus 1 is what? 9. So the answer is 924. Type in 924, see what it tells you. Type it in. Did you type it in? Type it in. Oh, you do? Okay, that's why. Okay, so you're gonna do your own next. So mine says, oh, sorry, it's incorrect. Oh, so now on here, and it will explain to you the mistake that was made. 44, 880. Yeah, I had 924. So did I type in the wrong number? The correct answer is 924. I have that, so I don't know. That must have hit the wrong number, but I have it already on here, 924. So now it is your turn. You can go and do as many problems. I'm gonna give you 5 minutes to go and answer those problems, and I'm gonna stop check to see how many of you have gotten correct. Right here it says I answered 1, and it'll tell you your smart score. But again, mine, I had the correct answer. I'm not going to correctly put the numbers in. But I'm giving you 5 minutes to work on it. Using the area model. Close at a time. You're going to have 5 minutes. Using your whiteboard. It's a lot easier using the whiteboard. Problem is 68 and 24, and some of you have 10. So remember, the box method, use the box method if you need to. That's easier. It is for me, but. So I'm just going to put 12, that's 10's place, and then the 2. 10, and then the 2. That's 2 plus 12, 2, 10 plus 2 is 12. The next one is 41. So what is that going to be? What's the 4 is in the what's place? The 4 is in the what's place. Okay, so 4 times 10 is what? No. The other side. And of course, yeah, 40. Because we're doing 40. It's 40 plus 1. Over here. 40 plus 1. You're doing this 40 and 1. Now you're going to do the multiplying. We have a few more minutes. Has anyone answered it? And when you enter your answer, if you get it incorrect, it will show you where the mistake is. So you would know on the next problem. So that's going to be what? Yeah. 22, so what is that? Over here? No, but there's the 2 is in the 10's place, so that's 2 times 10. So And then the 2 at the bottom, 20, and then 2. 20, that's in the tens place. Good job, Brianna. Good job. We have 2 minutes. Okay, I don't know if it went off and on, but. Okay, let me, I'm gonna go around. Ms. Rose and I are gonna go around and see what your score is. Some of you have not answered any. Okay, we're going to. Okay, who can tell me, 5 seconds? Yeah, 5 seconds. Who can tell me a way that they solved the problem or some of the problems that you were having? Which one was better for you? Was it the box method, the area model, or was it the regular standard multiplication, lining it up? Raise your hand. Smith? The regular method was for you? Who prefer the box method? Can you tell me why, Vanessa? It's easier to multiply. Can you tell me why? When I call on you, if I don't call your name, let me know because I say your name and then. It's just like adding, correct. So I'm going to show you using this, and you answer for me. You tell me what the tens. How am I going to write it? Raise your hand, and I'll tell me. How do I write the 10 at the top? Buddy? How many ones? How many ones? How many is in the ones place? 0, right? And this one is 0, so I mean, I'm gonna put 0. How many 10s do we have? So what am I gonna write? 10, correct, Amelia. So tell me, raise your hand and tell me, how do I write 91? Amazing. Correct, very good. And 1, very good. Now, who can, raise your hand, what's the next step? Amazing. Say that again. Okay, and what is that? 90 times 10 is what? 900. Okay, next, raise your hand. Who can tell me what's next? Amelia? Okay, and what is that? Correct. 90 with times 0 is what? Any number times 0 times any number 0. Who raise your hand? Who can tell me what's next? What's next? And then work the bells work. Who can tell me? Okay. 1 times 10. Say your name. Evelyn. And what is that? Okay. And one more. Next, who can tell me? Well, just 2 minutes. Who can tell me what's the next step? Emily, right? What is it? Evelyn. What is it? Okay, and that's what? So what do I do next? Add 10 plus 0, and what is that? 10. And then we add. Right? Okay. So that's the answer. If you do it the regular standard way, times 10, you end up getting. Is that that one? Yeah, that's what it is. There you go. 9 0. No, 9 1 1 0 0. That's what 91 99. I was like, that's why. Okay, there's the mistake. Okay. So there's 0, 1, and 9. That's 9, 10. Okay, thank you. Now have a good day. The bell has products, so you can go to your next class. Thank you very much.